The Bond Betrayed. Brought to you by Bravehat.
Olumide and Adisa were inseparable. From childhood, they had been brothers not by blood, but by choice. In their small African village, they were known as the best hunting duo. Their friendship was the envy of many, whether hunting animals in the wide savannah or crafting tools under the shade of the baobab tree. Their bond was unshakable, or so everyone thought. Olumide had grown into a tall, lean man with dark brown skin. He always kept his hair short cropped, and his deep-set eyes conveyed a quiet desperation. While Adisa, on the other hand, had grown into a broad-shouldered man with deep ebony skin. He always kept a well-groomed beard and walked with a confident stride. One evening, as they walked back from a successful hunt, their laughter filled the air. Adisa was talking about his daughters and how Siti, his wife, had decorated their home. A twinge of pain hit Olumide, but he masked it with a forced smile. He is burdened by his inability to father a child. Olumide followed Adisa to his home. He saw how he was joyfully welcomed by his family. Siti, Adisa's wife, gazes at her husband with love. Her braided hair adorned with cowrie shells frames her elegant features. Olumide stands at a distance observing the joyful scene at Adisa's home. His posture is tense, and his deep-set eyes convey quiet desperation. Later that night, Olumide watched Amina, his wife, prepare their humble meal. Despite her radiant smile and tender care, her eyes betrayed her sadness. The whispers from the village had grown louder, questions about why they were still childless. Amina bore the brunt of it, enduring cruel remarks from Olumide's mother and judgmental stares from neighbors. Months later, after visiting a renowned herbalist, Olumide received devastating news. He was infertile. The weight of this truth crushed him, and he struggled to share it with his wife, Amina. One night, as the moon bathed their home in soft light, Olumide knelt before Amina and confessed everything. Amina cried bitterly, with her face covered by her hands. His voice trembled as he made his plea. Amina, I cannot give you a child, but Adisa can. Please, for the sake of our family, consider this. Amina gasped, her eyes wide with disbelief.
How can you ask this of me, Olumide? How can you ask me to betray our vows?
Amina's heart ached to ease her husband's pain. And after many sleepless nights, Amina reluctantly agreed. At daybreak the following day, Olumide contacted Adisa and arranged to meet under the baobab tree where they used to spend time during their hunts. Olumide approached Adisa under the baobab tree, his voice heavy with shame. Adisa was horrified. You're asking me to betray my family and my friendship with you? How could you, Olumide? Desperation pushed Olumide further. Adisa, if you don't help me, I don't know if I can go on living. Please. After days of heated arguments and tearful appeals, Adisa, cornered by guilt and fear for Olumide's life, reluctantly agreed. Olumide was relieved at last. Will Adisa's guidance be the key for Olumide and Amina to overcome their struggles with childlessness? Hit that notification bell to stay updated and join us on this incredible journey through Africa's rich storytelling heritage. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Bond Betrayed by Bravehat.
The Bond Betrayed. Brought to you by Bravehat.